to lead off with birthdays this morning. I have to because it is the final day of 2025, and we have a couple of folks. Good morning, everybody. A couple of folks celebrating birthdays today. Gail Mulhaney, Ransom Hall, Lindsay Davidson, Jewel Richards, Jessica Eve, Emily Swallow, and Tina Hull, all in the birthday list today. Oh, Marie Dopp also celebrating one. Happy birthday. We have sun to start, clouds to finish today, and 25 degrees only. Tonight, if you're an outdoor reveler, dress right, 16 with snow showers. Tomorrow, first day of 2026, cloudy skies, flurries, highs dropping from the lower 20s to the single digits. So much to get to this morning, so much to talk about. Where do we begin? Happy New Year. $5 Wednesdays are back at the Capitol Theater. They're open. Yes. Get out to a movie, $5. Capitol and the Paramount. It's It was $5 last night at the Capitol in Montpelier. I went, saw Song Sung Blue, which I'll talk about another day, another time. But it's $5 at the Paramount today, being Wednesday. Okay? So get out, skip the line, grab your tickets now, fgbtheaters.com. And I know the SpongeBob movie is one of the ones that's I can't remember the other one. Man, there's so much to get to, so much to talk about. I'm gonna kind of do something that I don't think I've ever done before, which is basically I'm gonna say lines open this morning. If you'd like to call in and say Happy New Year. Talk about something that you're looking forward to in the coming year of 2026. I should put on my celebration glasses today. There we go. That's a little bit better. Something that you're excited about. Something you're looking forward to. Something you have learned in 2025. And I know that I've learned an awful lot. Good morning. Are you with me?
Hey,
What's going on?
JD.
Who's this?
This is Brian.
Brian, what's going on, brother? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Where are
Happy
you,
New
man?
Year.
Where are you?
Oh, I'm just up in little old St. Albans right now.
Yeah, brother. How are you, man? What's going on, buddy? I'm so glad to hear from you this morning. Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man. How was your Christmas?
It was great, dude. It was great, man.
Nice.
Hopefully Tom's going to call in this morning. I understand he's basking in the sun down there.
Oh, yeah. He's getting away from all this crazy hot to ice to snow to all that.
Where is he exactly? Is he in Costa Rica?
Yeah, Costa Rica. Yeah.
Dude, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's nice down there.
Brother, I got to tell you, man, my year, you have been one of the big hitters that has made a huge impact on me in the past year. And I keep telling Tom this, not just you, but also your brother. And I just love you guys to pieces. You've made all the difference in my life, and you've brought some real good stuff to the airwaves here on Wednesday mornings.
Well, dude, it's been so awesome because for the last like 6 years now doing this work, 6, 7 years, I've been the guy behind the computer screen, usually by choice. And so being able to talk about this stuff, like, has really actually helped me just progress. And I just love having conversations with you, man. And I just love your energy your format, everything. So it's been awesome doing these all year.
I can't wait to have you back in here, brother. What are you going to be doing tonight?
Tonight, trying to stay up till midnight probably, but we'll see how that works. But nothing crazy, nothing crazy. What about you?
Same deal.
Yeah.
I just generally, man, it's like not even generally. It's just always New Year's Eve, man. I'm home. My ass is just on the couch, brother. I get
Yeah.
it, always with a warm blanket and
Yeah.
a hot cup of cider or maybe a cold glass of hard cider, and I just want to be with my family, and I just want to be quiet and just relaxed and warm. I don't want to be outside, dude. It's
Oh man, that's totally my speed right there. Like, as you up all night, but yeah, as you get older, you're just like, I just want to relax with my family
yeah.
and yeah, stay warm, really.
Dude, I know that Tom is especially warm this morning. Hopefully, he's going to check in with us from live from Costa Rica this morning. But man, brother, I can't wait to have you back in here. Happy New Year, and I love you, man. Totally.
Yeah, dude, love you too. Happy New Year, man, and I look forward to our next one. I can't wait.
All right, brother. Over and out.
All right, dude. All right,
Wow.
later.
What a great guy. That's one of the big hitters in my life over the last year, right there. Brian McKeon from Sweethearts and Heroes. Yeah, man. Anybody who wants to call in this morning and share some good wishes for the new year, I welcome that. Not sure about Deb Phillips this morning over at The World. I'm going to see if I can connect with her. I just picked up my copy right here, and I was thumbing through it a little bit before I got a chance to hop on the air. But Deb Phillips over at The World and Gary Haas, these two people have not only do they control the world, but they have combined efforts and partnered up with the Times Argus. Hopefully she'll answer this morning. But even if she doesn't, yeah, I got her voicemail. These people, and I'm not just talking about Deb and Gary, Deb Phillips and Gary Haas. The whole team over at The World, what they've done, it is no surprise that they're Central Vermont's favorite weekly newspaper. I love them. I know that you do too. I get so much content out of The World. I get my community happenings. My community calendar is built from it. I love it. Grab a copy today. It's out. It's fresh. Another call coming in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Chucky, how the hell are you, buddy? Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year. How's it going, my friend?
They're already shooting fireworks off in New Zealand this morning, Chuck.
Right on. Why am I not there?
I know. Well, listen, I don't know how many hours back they are, or forward they are, but man, they're already celebrating in New Zealand.
That's great. Well, those guys are always having a good time.
Brother, I'm happy to hear from you this morning. Happy New Year to you. I'm guessing tonight you'll be asleep by like 8 o'clock.
Well, no, the Stranger Things, I believe the finale is tonight, so I'll be up for that. That's my big to do tonight.
Yeah, same here. At least for Sherilyn and Lily and a couple of their friends, they're gonna have a little Strangers Thing party.
What are you saying? I'm a girl?
I'm not saying that you're a girl, but there's. I'm getting close though. I'm almost at that point. Chuck, there's something about Stranger Things that I just cannot get into, man. I don't know what it is.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's terrible, dude. What happened to your imagination?
Well, that's what Sherilyn says. She says the same thing. I mean, Sherilyn
You
and
need
Lily.
you need to do some micro dosing. That's what you need to do.
No.
Get on board with the rest of us.
No, none of that. I've no
You need to get
more.
in touch with your inner child.
No more chocolate chip muffins from you. I'll tell you that in 2026.
I warned you about that, but you just don't listen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Chucky, I love you to pieces. You're one of my best friends.
I love you too, buddy.
You have done so much for me, and you have made me laugh so much over the years. And I would do anything for you, brother. I think you know that.
Yeah, well, it's right back at you. And the same thing. I mean, you've done a lot for me and helped me open up. I mean, I would not be talking on the air right now and doing the stuff I do if you hadn't pushed me. So, it's both ways.
So,
and I actually, on Facebook, it popped up the year anniversary of me coming on the air.
yes.
And I actually finally read that whole thing, and that was really nice, dude. That was pretty funny.
What do you mean?
There's a little description that you put in, just saying who's coming on and blah blah blah, and I never actually read it.
Really? Until just now?
So recently, until it popped up on the memory. Angel brought it up. She's like, "Did you read this?" And I was like, "Nah," and I did.
Dude,
pretty good. I'm impressed. Thank you.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
It was very nice.
Brother,
you're a good friend, Mike. I got to tell you. I mean, thanks to you, I got to see AC/DC. I mean, I would have never have done that. Well, you and Angel.
AC/DC was definitely a highlight of.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't put it in my number one, but it was definitely in the top three. I mean, my number one has to do around my son, him graduating. His coming from being fatherhood to now to friendship.
Yeah.
So that's nice. I mean, my family, most of sons hate their fathers.
Yeah,
so the
right.
fact that we broke that mold.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. And then me facing the Grim Reaper twice now.
Yes.
Getting a warning. 3 strikes I'm out, so I better pay attention. I've had 2.
Diabetes was on your doorstep in 2025.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you remember in 2019, my brain got attacked, so there was that.
Yeah. What was that? Meningitis?
It's called the syphilitis. It's called Adam's disease. Basically, it's abbreviation that means Adams. So it's Adam's disease. So it's basically when your white matter attacks. So basically what happens is your autoimmune system notices that there's a problem, doesn't know what it is, so it just starts killing everything.
Oh.
And it was
that's
attacking my white matter in my brain. They caught it just in time because it was just starting to get through the jelly. And if it got to my actual brain, I may not even be walking today.
Maybe that's why you and I are friends, because you're a little half cracked.
Yeah, half cracked, yeah. I rode the crazy train, got a ticket, was lucky enough to get off that crazy train. So I have a different perspective.
Couple of cells that are missing?
Yeah, I would say that. Well, chronic drug use over the years, and, that doesn't help. A lifetime of partying and living free, living my life has caught up to me. But I wouldn't change anything.
Understatement. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for calling in this morning.
Yeah, thank you. You have a wonderful day, my friend.
I will, and Happy New Year to you, buddy. I love you to pieces.
Happy New Year. All right. Oh, and just so you know, that yodeling Pickle's awful lonely. He's wondering when he's going to get his debut.
All right, I'm hanging up. Okay. My buddy Josh. Are you serious? Josh Fortier?
Hey, bro.
What's going on, buddy?
Another day in paradise.
Happy New Year to you, man.
Happy New Year.
Tell everybody where you're calling from this morning.
I'm calling from Kingston, Prince Edward Island in Canada.
Woohoo! Damn, fella, it's got to be. I think it's like 13, 14 degrees right here on North Main Street in Barrie. What do you have up there? Do you know?
I have
And
12
don't give me this Celsius stuff.
Yeah.
No, it's in freedom measurements.
Okay.
No, we're about 12 degrees right now. It's the wind chill that gets us.
I'm sure. Well, you're on in the middle of an island.
Yeah, I mean, and being in the middle of the island and middle of the ocean, right? Like the wind hits and the trees are shorter, and
Exactly. Buddy, what are you going to be doing tonight?
Well, tonight is mine and my wife's anniversary, so
Whoa!
10 years married today. We're gonna hang out and probably watch a movie and do some charcuterie and kick the kids out and
Dude, that's
hang out for
awesome.
Yeah.
A very happy anniversary to you and
Thanks, brother.
Samantha. Great lady, man. How long has she been putting up with you?
So 10 years married, and it's 12, 13 years together.
Wow.
Long enough.
You just recently moved from Central Vermont right here up to Prince Edward Island. Just
Yep.
a couple of weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, it's almost a month ago now.
Okay.
Or just about. We were look back. It was the 24th of November we left
Yeah.
Vermont.
Boy, that happened fast.
Yeah.
That really did. The associate pastor from Enough Ministries right here in the heart of the Granite City. And, man, you have done so much for our community. So many people have relied on you and that you have, frankly, come to rescue of. And
Well,
you're a great, great man and a great friend, and appreciate you, buddy. I'm sorry I didn't see you before you had to skip.
like you said, it happened all so fast, and really owe everything. Really owe it all to God anyway. But and Dan's leadership, he's still over there at Enough, and those guys are still toiling away and
Yeah.
feeding the homeless and grain addicted, and we just got called to a new post.
Do tell.
Well, it's just when you're in the church, oftentimes what happens is God's got a plan for you, and He trains you up in one place so that way you can be equipped for the next position.
Yeah.
Much like Dan's story, he was trained and equipped growing up in the church and the military, and then felt the call to his hometown, essentially. And I felt the vision that he had, and it was an opportunity for me to be trained and equipped to then be the lead pastor of another church. And the church that we're at here in Prince Edward they've been without a pastor for almost 2 years now. They've been blessed in that there's a man was filling the pulpit. He was trained and equipped, but didn't feel called. So he was gracious enough to preach and do his best to care for everybody. And God opened the door for us to come up here. PEI has been on our heart for a really long time, and I practically grew up my summers up here. So, it was God just paving the way for us to come and love on the people that we felt called to already. And yeah.
Brother, you're going to do great things up there. You're already starting to, and I don't know when I'm going to see you next, but I hope it's not too long. Maybe this summer, dude. But I won't be up. I won't be up there
I'm
this
gonna put you
winter.
on blast here since we're on the air, and I'm going to tell people to vote that you do a live show from the beach up here in the summer.
In Prince Edward Island.
Yes.
Holy crap, my man!
Air it out on PEI.
I would love to. I got
Hashtag.
so many calls coming in this morning. I'm going to take another one, brother. But I'll tell you, man, I love you to pieces so much, and thank you for everything you have done for me. I think we got G on the air with us. G, you there?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, brother? You all right?
Yeah, I just came from. I had to get blood work this morning, and that was like a fiasco and a half.
Isn't
But
that fun?
yeah, it's a good way to start the New Year's Eve party.
Yeah, get some blood. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was funny because it was from two different doctors. So, of course, they got all sorts of verklempt. They didn't know what to do. I had to call the doctor's office for them. It was a whole drama.
Oh,
Just the way I like it.
I feel so bad for those doctors having to deal with you.
I know, right?
Yeah, I just can't even imagine. Buddy,
How's everybody doing? Is everybody ready for the new year?
we're ready. I'm so ready. I have to tell you, 2025, as I have said to you off the air many times, 2025 was so eye-opening for me. I learned so much about mostly about life and people and relationships. And I have been blessed so much from not only some of the relationships, I'm just going to be honest with you, that I have made, but also those that have taken a natural course of being retired. Was that a nice way of saying it?
That was a nice way of saying it. I would have just said, you learned a lot from a relationship that sucked, that you ended up giving the boot to and throwing in the garbage and moving on with your life.
Man, how many times have I said to you, you've got to give, of course.
Yeah.
Lift people up. Lift people up and do good for one another, but also know that it should be reciprocated. And if you're one of these fools that just does nothing but gives and doesn't ever allow yourself to receive, recognize that and make some damn change in 2026.
Make some change, yeah. And for those people that suck the life out of you, kick them to the curb.
Shit, man, I have.
I've kicked so many people to the curb, and I don't do it gracefully. I literally kick them to the curb.
Yeah.
So, oh look, there's a car on look, going down the Beltline. There's a truck over the bank.
Oh, is it where? Beltline?
It's coming down the Beltline here. There's a pickup truck on the right side, and it just went whoop right over the bank.
Oh, okay.
So it's just sitting there.
All right, coming down from Hospital Hill there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't know if anybody was in it, but I waved.
Well,
I wanted them to know that I saw them,
Yeah. Listen, please drive carefully. The roads, with the temperature being what it is, the roads are still really crusty. And some of the...
I know, and I had to go out early because I had to take Biggie to the groomer's so he could get his nails done and get a good bath and stuff. So I was out super early, and then I figured, wow, I'll go get my blood work, and I'll be home by 8:30. Yep, no such luck.
Yeah. Well, listen.
So, you have any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, I've got a few, and I think most of them are kind of, they're not big. They're not big. They're realistic. Because so many of us make these gargantuan resolutions, and we all know that they don't last.
I know.
I think to just be true to myself, spend more time with family is definitely something I'm going to be doing. I am so much looking forward to getting a new shoulder, the first of two.
That's going to be exciting.
That's coming up soon. What else? Going on a cruise with two of my best friends. Sherilyn and Lily, of course, are going to be there as well. And
I'm looking forward to that so much.
So much. That's coming up.
I'm looking forward to making sure that every single person on that boat hates us by the time we dock.
They will. And so will the...
I know they will.
So will the entire crew. So will the
Oh,
entire
yeah.
crew.
They might consider throwing us off, which is fine. If they leave me in Nassau, I'm perfectly fine with that.
I can't wait, man. There's some really big things that I am looking forward to in 2026. And I have to tell you, man, over the last year, what you have brought to my life, you have just you have brought me so much joy and laughter, not just on the air, not just on the air, but off the air. And I can't even tell you how much it means to me, and how much I have cherished my time with you on and off the air. You have been.
Well, I feel the exact same way. There's certain people that you always want to be able to say you can trust, or that if something happens, they're going to be there with no question. And you've always been that person, you and Sherilyn. So I'm just as thrilled.
Yeah.
And now we're getting sappy, which is really annoying as shit.
You and I never get sappy, though. We never get sappy.
No, we're always so funny. And then when we do get sappy, we kind of scare ourselves.
Yeah. Well,
isn't that weird?
Listen, man, I know I'm not going to see you physically before midnight tonight, but please accept a gigantic virtual hug through the phone line here, and I'll be thinking of you. You and a few others have really made such a difference in my life in 2025. I just had Brian on the air with me a little while ago, Brian McKeon, and there's another one, man. And I love you to pieces, brother. I really do.
I love you too, and we need to get together because I got some stuff for Lily and you guys.
I have some stuff for you as well.
Well, then we're gonna have to get together. Maybe Sunday or something. We'll come out and hang out or something.
I would love that so much.
All right,
buddy.
Everybody that listens, I want to wish everybody that's listening a happy, better New Year.
Yeah.
And don't take things too seriously, people. There's so much out there to make you angry. You getting angry isn't going to change it. So let's just have a good year, and let's try to laugh a little more.
I love it. Great message, buddy.
All right.
Thanks, G.
All right, love ya.
Love you, buddy. Have fun with your blood work, man. And I got to tell you, that was one of the things that I was thinking yesterday, is that there are so many people that are just so caught up with the and have been. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to talk about this morning, because there's people that have been so caught up with the negative, whether it's local politics or something to do with this state of Vermont or what have you. Just take a deep breath and take some perspective, and just be quiet for a little while before you react. I don't know. At least that's what I'm going to be trying to do in 2026. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, Bobby, how are you, man?
Good. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well. There's a lot of calls coming in this morning, buddy. A lot of them.
I got that.
Holy
I got that.
crap.
I've been trying to. Yeah, that's great. Well, you're a popular guy. What can I say?
Just a big happy New Year to you, buddy. And I hope to. I know I didn't get you in the studio this past year, but I hope to have you in 2026, because you bring a lot of great information and a lot of insight to life, to life in general.
I'm sitting right outside your studio right now.
Well, I'd let you in, but the door's locked here, and I'm kind of stuck in front of. I'm stuck in front of the mic.
Don't worry about it.
But I love you to pieces, man. It's been a long time since I've seen you, and that's a kind of a bad excuse, at least for me. I think I need to do a better job connecting with some certain folks in 2026, and you're one of them.
Well, that's why they have resolutions,
Yeah.
Or revolutions.
Yeah, right. Are you going to be awake at midnight tonight, Bobby?
Yes, I am.
All right. I'm gonna.
I am.
This is what I'm gonna be like on my couch at midnight. I swear. I'll be head back, and Sherilyn will be trying to wake me up. That's what's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Brother.
No, I'll probably. I go to the gym usually at when I get out of work at night. I end up at Planet Fitness at about 10 o'clock, and I don't get home 11 o'clock. I don't get home until 1 or so, and then I get up for work at 6. So I'm always up.
All right, listen, man. I'm gonna grab another call here.
All
But
right.
I love you, Bobby.
God bless you, and keep doing what you're doing. I don't think sometimes you realize the value of having you do what you do. It's absolutely amazing for this community. I think the community needs to really acknowledge that more. Just for what you do here, it's absolutely amazing.
Thanks,
So,
Bobby.
You're very welcome.
Love you, pal. Jeez, man.
Good news.
God, that's just what a great guy, man. I mean, I'll tell you, man. That's something I am so blessed with. There are so many gems out there, and Bob Kershaw right there, definitely one of them. Here's another one. Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. How about you,
buddy? I'm so glad to hear from you, dude. Listen, I'm sure you're going to tell me what the temperature is down there. Where are you, in North Carolina?
No, Fort Pierce, Florida.
You're in Florida. That's right. Oh my God, I forgot. Florida, Fort Pierce. What do you have for temp?
This morning it was 36 at 5 o'clock.
Wow! Holy crap, man! That's cold.
Yeah, we're probably in the mid 50s right now. Not much more than that, but
man, listen. When you come back to Vermont, I can't wait to see you. This has been your home for most of your life, right here in Central Vermont, and I know you hightailed it down there a couple of years ago, but we love you.
Been almost 10 years, 9 years this year.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. You are one of the most devoted followers that we've got here at Aired Out, Stacy. And you're always on first thing in the morning. You always connect with us. And just throw me some more temperatures, though, more frequently there from Fort Pierce, all right? In the morning?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, rub that in my nose if you can.
Yeah, sure.
Well, listen, brother.
Easy.
Happy New Year to you. I'm so glad you're on this morning, and I just love you, man. And so many people here in Vermont. Your family is up here, bro. We all love you.
Well, that's one downfall. We get the nice weather, but we miss everybody.
Yeah. I got you.
It's. I mean, as far as that goes, it's not the same here. I mean, we're involved with the American Legion here, and it's not the same as it is at Post 10. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I bet.
So, it's just different.
Yeah.
It's hard to get used to, but the weather's easy to get used to.
Your joints are enjoying the temperatures down there.
Oh yeah,
good.
Heck yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man.
I'll be in the pool next week, so.
Bro, make sure
you get playing pool in the pool.
keep a clean change of sheets on the bed down there, because you never know when I'm going to show up.
Well, hey, there's an extra bedroom. So
oh God.
You never know. You just never know.
Thanks, buddy. I love your humor. I love the lines that you've been dropping lately on Aired Out. Have been killing me, bro.
You make it too easy. You just make it too easy.
Oh my God, hysterical stuff. Thanks, Stacy. Love you, pal.
Yeah, I love you too.
All right, brother.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, Stacy Holden. Wow, incredible. Sharon, I would love to chat with Abby this morning. Give me a jingle. Abby is so cute. Jasmine White was just trying to reach me a little while ago from Heartless, and I'm going to see if I can connect with her because she's got some really big stuff that's coming up, and I know she's working. Jasmine White, good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year, buddy.
I know you're busy as hell this morning. You're working. You're doing multiple things, but tell me about Heartless. Tell me about what's coming. Is it the Chandler?
Yeah, we're going to be playing the Chandler Music Hall on February 20th. It's our only hometown gig of the year before we start really diving deep into Majesties of Mayhem. But we have a really cool tribute opening up for us called Nothing Safe, which is the Alice in Chains experience. So it's like Seattle meets Seattle rock. It's going to be a pretty epic show.
Wow. They're going to do Rooster, of course, right?
Of course.
They have to.
And hopefully we're going to do some collabs too. We'll see. We're waiting to tie all that in, but it's going to be a heck of a show.
Majesty of Mayhem. You've been on the air talking about this, but for the folks that missed it, please do tell, because 26 is going to be massive for you guys.
Yes. Majesties of Mayhem is like a metal rock opera, and it's a bunch of tribute music and originals all blended in. But our musicians are the actors, and the story tells of Majesty, who goes into the darkness of his mind, whether that's addiction or abuse or suicide. And all of the musicians on the stage are parts of the emotions within his mind to get him back to his rightful way. And it's a very powerful show. It's a hell of a rockin' show. For those that were at the
Battle
the
of
fights
Barrie
last month, they got to see a little glimpse of that. So
yeah,
super cool,
incredible. I was there, and I was blown away. Blown away.
Aw, it's a lot of fun what we do. But regarding the Heartless show, so today is the last day that Vermont Heartbeats can get discounted tickets for the Chandler.
Yep.
So don't wait to do it. Your code is VT Heartbeat, all one word.
Putting it in the comments right now. VT Heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
VT Heartbeat.
And what do you do? Do you just get on the Chandler's page?
Yes, so tickets are anywhere between 12 to 46, and I believe the discount applies to all. You know what the super cool thing is, JD, about this show?
What's that?
Kids 12 and under are free. We want to see the younger generation come out and enjoy the show.
I love that. What's the date again over at the Chandler?
February 20th.
February 20th. Do not miss this. Jasmine White from Heartless, it was so amazing to see you up on stage at the Odd not too many weeks ago, but also at the Nodes Family Benefit last October, I think it was. Unbelievable, honey.
Oh, thank you. We really love what we do, but more importantly, we can't do what we do without everybody in the community coming together to celebrate the music. And so with this being our homecoming, we really want to see a lot of familiar faces. We got a big theater to fill, and it's just going to be an epic night. And it's just past Valentine's, one of my favorite holidays. It's all about love.
Yeah. It's going to be an amazing night. I'm sorry I've missed a couple of these parties that you've had lately, but I hope to catch one in 2026 because I hear that they're amazing.
They're a lot of fun, and I'm holding you to it, buddy.
You got it. Thanks, Jazz.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, honey. Over and out. Jasmine White from Heartless. The Chandler Music Hall is in Randolph, and that is going to be one hell of a show on the 20th of February. Amazing. I cannot wait to catch that show. I'm going to see if Bon Lafayette has been trying to connect in with me in Texas, and I'm going to see if I can connect with him right now. There he is. Bon, what's going on, brother?
Hey, JD.
Buddy, Happy New Year
just
to you.
headed to work.
Happy New Year, brother.
You too, brother.
Yeah, man. Where the hell are you, in Texas?
I am. I'm down in Austin right now.
Bro, we miss you here in your home state of Vermont so much. I saw you last fall, and I had such a great time. You have had one hell of a year, man. You proposed to a beautiful, beautiful lady.
I certainly did. I'm really lucky. I'm very fortunate.
And she said yes.
She did. Enthusiastically, I'd say.
I would too, bro. You're one of the greatest, and I mean this, one of the greatest singers I have ever heard. Definitely in my top 10. You blew my mind in 2025 with the music that you were coming out with. How do we find more of your stuff? How do we listen to more Bon Lafayette these days?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got different platforms that they listen to. I try to make it easily accessible for everybody. So if they look up Green Mountain Boy, they don't even have to put a song title in, but they can if they have one they want to listen to. But YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, I mean, it's on Pandora. I mean, you can listen to it just about everywhere. I'm hoping this next coming year that I can get back into the swing of making some more serious music and putting something else out, because last year was a great year for music.
Yeah, it was. Man, you're what you do with you got your left hand and your right hand going at the same time, and you got a split brain, brother. You're such an artist, you're such a musician, and you've got this whole other side to you that is so amazing. You're one of the most unique individuals I have ever met, and having you in the studio here was a huge highlight for me, and I hope you're going to come back soon.
Yeah, I hope so too. I haven't gotten a chance to bring Catherine up for the spring or summertime. She wants to see the state when it's nice and green and warm. I keep bringing her up when it's cold. So I'm hoping to come up sometime this summer. But it's definitely going to be a busy year, My father just moved to West Virginia, so I got to get a chance to get out there and see him. We're starting to plan everything for the wedding and getting all that stuff going. And I worked really hard last year, so this year we're going to try and slow down a little bit and enjoy the pace.
Yeah, as you should, bro. Love you, pal. Say hi to Catherine for us, all right?
I will, absolutely. I love you too, JD. It's great talking to you, and I wish everybody a happy new year. And if you got your sights set on something, go get it. I mean, It's now or never. There's no other day to wait. You gotta seize the moment, and if the moment's not there, be patient. It'll come.
Yeah. Bon Lafayette, thanks, brother. Man, I love chatting with so many people this morning. Let's take another one. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who in the heck is this?
This is Loudon Granger. What's going on, JD?
What's going on, buddy? Where are you right now?
Right now, I am in Costa Rica, calling off the Wi-Fi, man.
Bro, what in the hell are you doing down in Costa Rica?
I'm going on long walks and eating a lot of seeds, dude.
So we know, just saying the words Costa Rica, that you got the flip-flops on right now.
Yeah, and I bought a new hat. I'll bring it to the studio next time.
I can't wait to see it. Send me a picture of that so I can share it with everyone on Aired Out, all right?
Okay, awesome. Yeah, for sure.
So how long you down there in Costa Rica, bro?
We came down here a couple days ago. We're staying down here just for a week, spending the new year down here, kind of getting some sun. We don't have a lot of that right now, so it feels good, and getting me away from the computer.
I just had Brian McKeon on a little while ago. Josiah's trying to ring in too. I got to say, man, to all of my sweethearts and heroes family, you guys have made a crazy impact on my life in 2025. Meeting all of you, getting a relationship going with all of you guys, and what you have said into my microphones is stuff that is so valuable and sticks to my bones so much, and I appreciate it, bro, more than you know.
Well, it goes both ways, man. I appreciate everything you've done for us. You've really made us all feel welcome down there. It's kind of intimidating going someplace and going on a show you've never been on, and it's live, all of us. And so you've always made us feel so welcome every time we go, and it's one of our highlights of our weeks when we come up on the schedule. We're so excited. So thank you very much. We're very thankful and grateful for you, man. We appreciate it.
Happy New Year to you, brother. Get your toes back in the sand, man, and
All right.
enjoy Costa Rica. And I love you, pal. Can't wait to see you next.
All right, love you too, buddy. Take it easy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Loudon Granger. Jeez, man. We've gone from Texas to Costa Rica in a half a second. Unbelievable. Let's go now up to Stowe, Vermont. Nudie, good morning, buddy.
Good morning. How are you, dude?
How the hell are you, man? Happy New Year to you. I got to say, I had such a nice time with you yesterday. We went out to the movies. We had some tuna melts. We had some hot cocoa. And yesterday was just another reminder to me about the people in my life who mean most to me. And you're right there at the top of the list, brother. You and I have been friends for I don't know how many years, 40 years, 30 years, something like that.
Hey, man, same to you. You're the top of my list too, and we have been friends a long, long time.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite 40. No, we're not that old yet.
94. I met you in 94, dude.
94. So
Yeah.
that makes it 30 years.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, dude.
31.
I always look forward to seeing you. You're just one of those people that when I'm with you, I'm happy. Period.
Ah, dude, me too. I mean, that was great yesterday. I'm so glad we got together, and the movie was spectacular.
Yeah.
It was really good. That was a great movie. I was
Song
highly entertained.
sung blue. Yes.
Yeah, highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson and who's the other guy?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with names. I can never remember these actors and stuff, but they did a great job, and it was just really entertaining. I started looking around for information on the real duo that they were portraying, and it's an interesting story.
It is. It
Yeah.
was fascinating. Listen,
It
man,
really was.
what do you plan for in 2026? What are you looking forward to the most?
I am looking forward to, a great year. And I hope that I think the economy is going to get a little better. The inflation rates are coming down. And as they're down under 3% now, it's like high twos. Once they're under 2, they can start cranking back those interest rates a little harder, and that'll be good for the economy. It'll be good for everybody. Make things a little more affordable. And, I think that'll be good for business and good for everybody who's out there looking for a job and buying houses and things like that.
You love cars. In 2025, in 2025, you treated yourself to what?
I bought a toy. Yeah. I mean, I bought myself a little toy British car.
What is it?
I bought a Lotus. And I love the car. Like all my cars, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. They all are things that I buy, and some of them I marry, and some of them I don't. But I've had some of them forever, and others I buy them and I enjoy them until the newness, the novelty has worn off, and then I'm like, yeah, we'll sell it and move it along and open up a space in the garage for something else, because ultimately it comes down to that space in the garage can only be occupied by one car, and if I'm not driving it enough, it needs to go, and I'm going to get something else.
How many inches off of the asphalt is your ass when you're sitting in the Lotus?
I think it's about 5.5.
Okay.
And the beauty of that car, you look at a lot of Lotuses over the years, and ever since the Lotus Elise came out, I bought an Elise, and the Elise is considered kind of the holy grail of Lotuses, because for a couple of reasons. ever since then, the two models that they've come out with since, which is the Evora and the Emira, both weigh 50% more. You go from 2,000 pounds to 3,000 pounds. And yes, they're more powerful cars, but the weight that you're hauling around with them it counteracts the additional horsepower, and it just feels like a heavier, more modern car, which is just, you might as well drive an SUV if you want to drive something that's 3,000 pounds. So a lot of people love the Elise for that reason. Sorry, you were saying?
I can't wait to live stream from that Lotus. It's going to happen this summer. Listen, man, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Love you, pal. I'm going to take another call here because there's so many that are coming in. Good morning. You're live on Aired Out. Happy New Year.
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me right now?
Yeah. What? Did you just hang up on that fella?
No, I'm taking calls left and right here, buddy. There's so many that are coming in. How are you, man?
Do you even know who this is?
I do.
Did you get my picture this morning?
I did get your picture this morning, and I'll just say this. It was a beautiful sunrise at my house, and in some parts of the world, the moon was also out. And in the world of Tom Murphy, it was definitely out this morning.
Yeah, man. I tried to get my daughter to take the picture, but she refused. And I'll leave which one unnamed. Which daughter?
Yeah. It's got to be. It's got to be Abby.
Yes, that's right. My favorite child. My favorite child.
Buddy, I've had Loudon on. I've had Brian on. I got Josiah trying to ring in this morning, and now you. And Loudon was just on with me a little while ago. Where are you right now, Tom Murphy?
Well, cosmically or physically?
Physically. I'll ask you, cosmically, we're going to go there in a minute, but where are you physically right now?
Well, I happen to be in Costa Rica right now.
Jeez, you guys.
My wife's mother is from Costa Rica, and it's a beautiful country, and I don't just mean physically. I say this as an American, and it makes me feel bad that when I come back to the States, the way you get treated by so many of the people in Costa Rica it's envious to me.
Wow.
That I feel like this is the way America was maybe in the 20s, 30s, shortly after our inception. There's just such a appreciation, and maybe it's just because they want your money. I don't know, but I always feel like every restaurant I go to, every stand I go to, just people I talk to, just have a real appreciation for community. And maybe it's just because they're not caught in the rat race like we are, and they just appreciate humans more. So it's kind of a neat place to be.
Enjoy the food down there. And send me some pictures. But, man, you were just telling me a little while ago that you saw, was it Michael Jordan?
Yeah, his yacht is here right now. We're in a little community down here just outside of a town called Jaco. And ESPN has one of the biggest fishing tournaments of the year in Jaco. And he comes down every year for it. So Catch 23 is in the harbor.
Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal, man.
Yeah.
Listen, Tom, just to be a little serious here for a minute, I can't say this enough to my wife, but if Sherilyn had not connected me with you in the past year, I would be missing an awful lot. You and Rick and Loudon and Brian and Josiah and others have brought so much to my airwaves, my connection with people through my platform. You guys have shed some really, really intense light on some amazing topics. We've laughed, we've cried, we've done the full gamut, brother. You and your entire team at Sweethearts and Heroes, sweetheartsandheroes.com. I'm telling you, man, you guys are literally changing the world. Literally. I mean that.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do. And, you know, it's I that need to give thanks to you, because you've given us the ability to have a voice. And I tell this to media folks all the time. People say, wow, your message, the message is incredible. You know, kids are struggling at a rate planet Earth has never seen before. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer here, but, you know, we know things like suicide in middle schoolers have tripled since 2007. You know, 3,041 high schoolers attempt every day in this country. And when people hear the message, when they see the message, they're just kind of like blown away. And then the system that we put into place afterwards. But that's great. But if it doesn't get out, we can't help more young people and other people that are struggling. And it's guys like you, JD, that are getting the word out to the people that need that message. So it's really, you know, we should be grateful to you and not the other way around.
Brother, thank you. But, you know, I got to tell you, I mean, you and Leon are constantly sharpening the edge and staying way ahead of the 8 ball with who's coming on next and why it's important right now. And you guys are constantly hitting me with guest ideas, and I appreciate that so much. I just, all of the superintendents, the principals, the teachers, the administration that you have brought onto the airwaves is unbelievable, Tom. And I thank you so much for that, dude.
Are we going to get into some philosophy now or what?
Yeah, where are you cosmically?
Well, you know, I just wanted to leave you with a little message here. I sat down early this morning, and it's incredible how the universe works. I've got 3 or 4 of these books. And JD, I couldn't have planned this. So I sit down, literally the last essay in this book, page 265. This is my second volume I've read of this guy, Frank Boreham. He was an essayist back in the turn of the century in New Zealand. He wrote these essays, and you wouldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. This essay he writes is on the last day of the year. And he's talking about the old going out and the new coming in. And, you know, I'm in my own transition with my own father who's exiting, you know, after years and years, which is kind of hard and sad and difficult to deal with. And a lot of times we want to just sweep the old under the carpet and just go to the new. But I wanted to give you a couple lines from this essay because anyone listening, you know, there's a lot of older people out there that are listening, and some of them feel forgotten and the life is passing them by. And then there's all kinds of new people listening that's saying, come on, old person, get on with it, move on. Let's just, you know, we want the next brightest thing. And what Boreham says here is he says, if we had the new, now think about this deeply, if we had the new without the old, we should instantly be reduced to imbecility, right? If we had the new without the old, we should be instantly reduced to imbecility because we wouldn't know the past. Right. But then he says, if we had the old without the new, we should be reduced to mental stagnation and spiritual paralysis. So the point is, man, we need the new. And we need the old together.
Yeah.
And really, man, that's community. And if you think about the newest thing you can think of, JD, which is a baby, and we think, oh, this is new life. No, it's not. That DNA stretches back generations, maybe to the beginning of time. And so when you see a baby, you have to appreciate the generations that it came from, but you also have to appreciate the generation that it's in now. And I think once we both appreciate old generations and new generations, we build community. And at Sweethearts and Heroes, that's kind of what we've tried to do, is build community. And I just hope everyone appreciates the old people around them as the new year comes. And they certainly appreciate and listen to the voices of the young people that are coming into the world today.
Yeah. Even if you don't follow or agree with everything that's coming out of their mouths, we all need to do a better job just listening. And that's a very difficult thing for so many of us, including myself, to do. But we need to listen to others more.
That's right, man. Mental stagnation, spiritual paralysis, or imbecility.
Any New Year's resolutions for massive Tom Murphy?
I don't really set them, man. Never have. And I know people say that. I grind 24/7, 365. I don't take days off. I don't take breaks. People say you should. And I know the science and blah, blah, blah. But I only got so many years left, man. And I got to crush them all. So
final question.
No New Year's resolutions for me.
Final question. Does Tom Murphy don a Speedo when he's in Costa Rica? And if so, what color?
Well, it would be pink. That's my favorite color.
Yeah.
But you know, I think if I go swimming, I might. This is a family-friendly show.
Yep. Generally.
Well, generally. So I'm the kind of guy that goes in the ocean and, you know, where they can't see you, and I like to just go in the old birthday suit.
Yeah.
In the ocean.
Understand.
You know, you can't do it in a pool, you get arrested. But in the ocean, you can swim around for a while and just hold on to your shorts.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I knew you'd like to picture that, JD.
Love you, pal. I'll see you soon, I hope, all right?
All right, brother. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. Tom Murphy. Live from Costa Rica this morning. Holy smokes. Man, I'm just looking here. There's so many folks that I still want to connect with this morning. I'm going to see if I can connect with Sharon right now, because little Abby is standing by. And Abby, are you there? Hi, Abby.
Yeah.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. You're 5 years old.
Yes.
What are you going to be doing tonight? Are you going to stay up all the way to midnight on New Year's Eve?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Really? Are you going to watch the ball drop in New York City?
Yes.
Wow. You think you can stay up that late, Abby?
Yes.
Wow. Well, listen. A very happy New Year to you.
I hope you have a nice.
What's that, honey?
Let him talk. Let him finish what he was saying.
What were you saying, Abby?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, honey.
Can I come see you today?
You can.
Someday we'll go see JD.
I can't see you soon enough, Abby. You are such a sweet little girl, and big hugs to you, honey. Big hugs to you. And I'm so glad that I met you in 2025.
Hugs to you.
Okay, honey. Bye, Abby. Oh, my God. She's so cute. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. See if I can reach Dupree's Towing this morning. Let's see if they'll connect. Is this Dupree's Towing?
Brother man, what's going on, you beautiful son of a bee?
How are you, pal? How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. You know, just working day in, day out. You know how it goes.
How has it been for Dupree's Towing here over the last couple of days? Tell me. Can't imagine.
You know, it hasn't been too hectic, but yeah, we've been pretty busy. We got trucks all over the place. I actually have a truck currently taking a Tesla back to Norwalk, Mass, south of Boston somewhere. It's like 200 from where we picked it up to where it's going is 234 miles one way.
A Tesla.
A Tesla.
You've had a couple of Teslas on the back of the flatbed, have you?
Yes, we tow Teslas all the time. We're one of the #1 contracted Tesla companies.
Come on! Are you shitting me?
But I'll tell you, you're never gonna believe the reason why we're towing Teslas.
Oh my God! Why?
Flat tires.
Really?
I swear to God,
Oh
if a
my.
Tesla is under warranty, they only want Tesla certified dealers to deal with tires. So they either go to Peabody, Mass, or up to Burlington.
Oh my God!
But the one that's going down to Norwalk has electrical issues in one of the motors, and that's why it's going all the way down there.
Bro, what do you say to people that are going to be out tonight and they're going to be drinking and they might be thinking about driving?
Yeah, I mean, just don't. I mean, you use your head. We all have a little bit of common sense, even those of us that aren't that smart. We still have a little bit of need to drive. As it is, we were out last night picking up vehicles for state police for drunk drivers.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, but you know, the accidents I've seen that are caused by drunk drivers is astonishing.
Yeah.
So just, you know, use your head. Either stay where you are or call somebody to get a ride. You know, don't be out risking not only your life but other people's lives.
Yeah. And you've seen it with your own eyes firsthand countless times over the years. The physical results of what can happen to someone's vehicle from crashing after they've had even a little bit to drink.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, the real kicker is about 90% of accidents that I've gone to that are DUI related, the driver typically walks away uninjured while everybody else around them is just absolutely wrecked, from bodily injury to just killing them.
Yeah.
You know, and I just hope that, you know, if you're drinking tonight and you decide to go out and drive, you sit there and think about, well, you know, can I live with the fact that I killed somebody?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Because honestly, that's what it comes down to. The drivers seem to always make it out okay.
Yeah.
And then their passengers or the vehicle that they hit almost always kills them.
Sure.
Almost every time.
Yeah. It's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And best case scenario, nobody gets hurt. Your car is maybe a little dinged up, but best case scenario is you're going to get arrested. You're probably going to do a little bit of time, at least an overnight, and your insurance is going to go up. You got lawyer fees. You got to take the crash course. I mean, it's a huge pain in the ass.
Oh, absolutely. And on top of that, you get a tow bill as well. And if
Right.
you can't, so like, I don't know how other tow companies do it, but the way I do impounds like that is I give you 24 hours before I start charging storage. So, you know, if you don't show up to my lot to get your vehicle within 24 hours, now not only are you paying the tow bill, but you're also paying for storage as well.
Yeah.
And I've definitely towed vehicles in the past for DUI, and they sit in my lot for 2 to 3 weeks, you know, waiting for someone to come get them, and they show up. It's a hefty bill, and you know, it's unfortunate that it comes down to that, but you know, that's something you should process before drinking and driving.
What will be? What do you think your night is going to look like tonight? What has it been in the past? What do you think is going to happen tonight?
Honestly, I'll probably sit around till 10, 11 o'clock, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for something to go on, because almost guaranteed, we're going to get something, and then midnight will hit, and we'll probably be out all night from accidents to DUI tows. I mean, I'm really hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping this year we can kind of just chill out and, the phone doesn't ring, but that's normally not the case.
Wow. Listen, bro, happy New Year to you. I hope I see you more in 2026. I hope that we can do something completely stupid together as we have done many times in the past. Let's not get too old for this shit, man.
I know, dude. It's been killing me that I haven't been able to connect with you lately. In fact, I don't even think you know of the recent toy that I just picked up, a 1983 Ford F100 with a 302 V8 4-speed slammed right on the ground, and it is just an absolute animal.
Can we please can we get that going on the road so that you and I can be in a parade this 4th of July?
I'm kind of thinking I'd like to do, how Thunder Road does their Run What You Brung?
Oh, please don't.
I'm thinking my F100 against your F100.
No, mine's a 76, and it will not be out with Run What You Brung. No, not happening.
Oh, come on now.
Listen.
No, I get it. I don't think honestly, I see the cars that bounce off the walls at Thunder Road. I don't think I'm going to be doing that anytime soon.
I hope that you're gonna drive my truck this spring, this summer. I hope.
Yes, yeah. We'll have to meet up and swap trucks for a little bit, just
All
so
right.
you can see what some real power's like.
Yeah, right. I love you, buddy, so much.
Oh, I love you too, man. I miss you like crazy.
Me too, man. Happy New Year to you, brother. Love you.
Happy New Year, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. John Dupree, JT Dupree from Dupree's Towing this morning. Oh, my gosh. This is amazing. I'm just looking here at a couple of messages. Yeah. 2025, and I haven't had a chance to reflect too much on it, but I'm going to get to it at some point. Donna, good morning, love.
Good morning.
Hello, love. How are you, sweetheart? How are you? Where are you? What are you doing?
I'm good. I'm at work and just busy as all can be.
Are you serious? You're working there?
Yes.
Really? You have to work today?
Yes.
Oh.
Some of us have to work.
Listen, just a huge happy new year to you. What are you and Gary going to be doing tonight?
Probably going to bed early. That's what happens when you get old and sick.
Listen, for so many of us, it's like it's just another day. Just when we wake up tomorrow morning, it's going to be 2026. Might as well get some good sleep and keep the biological clock intact.
That's right.
So you're not going to be You're not going to be watching the 1.5 million fools in Times Square tonight.
Hell no.
Yeah. It's always been a little bit of a bucket list, but I think over the last couple of years that bucket list item has moved down on the list because that's crazy. That's crazy.
It is. It is very crazy. I don't mind crowds, but crowds like that, no way.
Listen, happy New Year to you, to you and to Gary, and love you to pieces. Every time I see you.
Happy New Year to you and Cheryl and Lily. I love you guys too.
Every time I see you, you fill my heart. Last time I saw you was at the Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert.
Oh my God! Talk about surprise.
Incredible. I love seeing you every time I see you.
I know. Same here.
And you're shorter than me, which makes it's just even that much better. Love you, honey.
Not much.
Happy New Year to you.
You too. Love you guys.
All right, love you too. Oh my God, my heart is so full this morning. Amazing. 2025 for so many of us was a year that we are not so sad to look back and see in the rear view mirror. And for some of us, it is. We had some great things that happened to us. I had some great things that happened to me. And I had some other things that were not so great that happened for me, not to me. And if there's one thing, and Sherilyn has made some great strides in trying to, and a few other very good friends have made some great strides in trying to get me to learn to look at things in a little bit of a broader perspective. That even the things that happen for us that are not so, or to us, that are not so fortunate, really are things that happen for us. And with it, we go forward with wisdom, and we go forward with an understanding that in hindsight, it may have been a great gift. Allow yourself enough time to say, you know what, that was a shitty thing that happened in 2025. But maybe a year from now, or even 6 months from now, I'll look back on it and say, that was actually something that if that didn't happen, I wouldn't see what's in front of me as being as sweet as it is. Do you know what I'm trying to say, Paul Brody?
Yep.
You do.
Yeah, it's the parable of the farmer from Taoism.
Is that a little Taoism right there?
Yeah, well, there's a little parable from, that's where I've seen it. But it's the point is that we don't know enough in the moment if something's good or bad. So just experience it.
Yeah.
So in the story, it starts out with the farmer's out working in the field and his horse runs away. And he's talking to his neighbor about it later, and the neighbor says, that's too bad. The farmer says, maybe. And that's Alan Watts' retelling of the story. It's a little humorous when he tells it. He says, maybe. But in the original, the farmer says, that's too bad. Your horse ran away. And the farmer says, I don't know enough in the moment to determine whether or not it's good or bad. And so the next day, he's out working in the field again. His horse comes back, and 7 wild horses come with it. And so now he's gathered these 7 horses. Now he has 7 new horses. And so he's telling his neighbor, and the neighbor says, that's great fortune. And the farmer says, maybe. And then there goes on. The farmer's son is trying to break one of the horses, and he falls off, breaks his leg. That's too bad. Yeah, maybe. And then the army comes through conscripting soldiers, and they don't take his son because he got a broken leg. And the neighbor says, oh, how lucky. And the farmer says, maybe. And so it's just this point, like from moment to moment, we don't know what the outcome can be. So like you're saying, you look back on the year and you say, well, that experience was painful to go through, but because I went through that experience, I learned these things, and now the outcome is so much sweeter. So it's just, we don't know if it's something good or bad. So I like to vary the farmer parable a little bit and say, what if that farmer, when he loses his horse, what if instead of going back to work the next day, going back out in the field, he stays inside, closes the curtains, turns on Netflix, and eats Ben and Jerry's, and he's just depressed because he lost his horse. There's no point going on. I don't have my horse. I can't work today. So he gets depressed. Because of that experience, he gets depressed and he sits in his house. And what happens? The horse comes back with the 7 wild horses, and they come up to the corral, and it's closed. And the other horses say to the farmer's horse, hey, I thought you said there was food here. And he says, I don't know. The guy's usually here. There should be food. And the guy's he's always out here. I don't know where he is. And the other horses say, forget this. Let's go. And they leave. And then his horse goes, well, if he's not here, I guess I won't stay there. So he runs off with his new friend. Right? And so because the guy got depressed because of that first experience, and he thought that's it. This is the end of the world. He's depressed, and he just sinks into that. Now, I'm not saying you're not going to experience depression. You're going to experience depression. Do the best you can with it. But if we get so fixated on any outcome of some event, saying that is good or that is bad, and we get attached to it too deeply, then we miss out on what the lesson could be, or we miss out on what the next opportunity could be. So he missed out on those new horses because he was so fixed on a thing. So back to your example, if you are dwelling in the painful experience and you never learn from it, you never grow from it, then if you are fixated on the pain, what's the next moment going to look like? How are you going to see it? You're going to see it through the pain, and the outcome's going to be different. But if you can say, well, this is a thing that happened. It wasn't pleasant. I wish it didn't happen, but it happened. I accepted it happened. Let me move on to the next moment. Let me see, can I learn something from this, or is it just something that happened? And then you move into the next moment. That's the ideal. Obviously, it's a struggle to get there, but that's the goal, I guess.
It's a great
Hi,
way
JD.
to.
How are you doing today?
It's a great way to think going into 2026, and more just beyond just think, but really try to like embody that notion. Begin every day with some form of routine. Maybe it's some meditation, maybe it's just a quiet moment, even if it's 5 minutes, to just reflect and begin a day with a positive mindset of no matter what happens.
5 minutes, every day, 5 minutes. Sit down, be still, put your hands over your heart, and just focus on your heart and focus on gratitude. Think about gratitude.
Gratitude.
Think about what it means to feel grateful, something in your life that you're grateful for. Like, just think about how it feels in your body and rehearse it. Reminisce in that feeling.
Yeah, but when
Every
there's
day, 5 minutes.
when there's a heap of shit going on, it's sometimes hard for us to feel grateful and to look to look for things that what am I grateful for, even though all of this bad stuff is happening right now.
So what if it's hard? Isn't that how we grow? You don't grow from soft challenges. You grow from hard challenges. If you play a sport and you constantly play people that are below your skill level, you're never going to get better. You'll maintain. If you go to the gym and you lift 5 pounds, if you start off with 0 and you can't lift 1 pound and you work your way up to 5 and you stop at 5 and you never progress beyond that, you just go into the gym. Every time you go into the gym, you do the same 10 repetitions of 5 pound weight. You're never going to get bigger muscles. You're never going to grow. You're never going to increase your strength, your stamina, nothing.
Speaking of going into the
you'll plateau.
Yeah. Speaking of going into the gym memberships are going to uptick here. Already have. They always do right at the beginning of a new year. What do you say to folks, Paul Brody, by the way, one of my best friends, great guy, fantastic perspective. What do you say to folks that are like, that's it, putting my foot down, 2026 is the year, I'm going to stop drinking, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, I'm going to quit smoking, I'm going to do this or that or this, or I'm going to stop doing this or that immediately. Tall order stuff. What do you say? No, resolutions.
I say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And so recognize where you are, and you're not, if you haven't been to the gym in 4 years, or you haven't done any exercise or gone for a run in 4 years, don't expect to go back to where you were. Or if you've been drinking alcohol or using some substance or participating in some kind of addiction pattern or behavior every day for years, then don't expect to just stop overnight. You can. You're perfectly capable of it. Other people have done it. With the stopping part, not so much the starting. Like, if you haven't done a push-up in years and now you want to do 100 today, it's probably not going to happen. It's not advisable. You're going to hurt yourself. But just to recognize that it takes small steps to get to the big steps. So if your goal is to be able to do 100 push-ups, start with 1 and see how you feel. Maybe do your max in one go, and maybe get to 10. Okay, well then you start from there. You build a plan off of that 10. I can do 10. All right, can't do 100, but I can do 10, and then use that as your small step. It's going to 100 is 50 steps. You can't get there in one leap. So
I
be
remember.
realistic.
Yeah, I remember you saying something to me, something to the effect of, why does it always have to be January? Why does it always have to be the start of the new year? Start a New Year's resolution on July 1st. I mean, find the time that you think it's going to be best for you, not for others, but when it's going to be a good time for you to start or stop or introduce something new into your life.
Yeah, forget about trends and all that stuff. Just and that's why I like Taoism so much, because you go with the flow of things. And so if you're feeling inspired, this is a very simplified definite or explanation of Taoism. This is what one of my psychology professors. It was a personality psychology class. He was bringing all these different perspectives on. There was a lot of from psychologists and personality theories, but then he also brought in some religious elements too, or philosophical. Taoism was more philosophy. But he said Taoism basically, the way he summed it up to us was: if you're tired, eat. If you're tired, sleep. If you're hungry, eat. If you're whatever, I forget what I want to use, but like, if you're thirsty, drink. So like, if you feel an impulse to do something, then do it. If your body's telling you that you're tired, then go to sleep, take a nap. If you're hungry, then eat something. If you're thirsty, then drink something. And so you do things that need to be done when they need to be done, and you're trying to go with the flow of life. And so if you say, well, I'll start in January, you're never going to start, because if you feel inspired in November to make a change in your eating habits, make the change then, because you feel inspired to do it. Or if it's May and you feel inspired to start walking more or running, then do it right then. And I find that if I get a thought that I want to write about, I'm always writing little things, starting in this collection of all these little thoughts I've written down. But if I have something I want to start writing, if I don't do it then, I'll probably forget about it. So if there's a thought in my mind, write it down, get it out, put it down right then. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it. And so if you feel inspired to make a change in your life, make the change right now.
Yeah.
And then the problem, you go back to Joe Dispenza when he talks about, the neurological researcher, neuroscience researcher, saying that 90% of the things you think about each day are the same from the day before. And so there's that 10% of the window where you got new thoughts. And that's that thought of, oh, I really got to start exercising more.
Yeah.
That's a new thought. You haven't thought that for the last however many days.
Yeah.
What you did think about, the 90% of the things you did, and they say it's like 140,000 thoughts a day. I don't know how they measure this. This is crazy. I don't know how you measure that. But we can all kind of understand that. You think about the same things from day to day, mostly. You do the same things from day to day. Joe Dispenza says you wake up in the morning at the same time, you get out of bed the same side of the bed, you go to the bathroom, do the same routine in the bathroom, get ready for the day, get dressed, wear the same clothes, you eat the same foods for breakfast, you drive the same route to work, you do the same tasks at work, you talk to the same people, eat the same lunch, finish your day at work, you leave, you commute home the same way, you get home, you do the same routine, dinner, and then whatever activities you do, you go to bed at the same time, and you get up the next day and do it all over again. And so when and so like just some mild variations. Oh, I didn't watch that same show last night, or I had pasta last night, and tonight I'm having steak. Okay, yeah, but it's the same foods over and over and over again. It's just this very patterned routine stuff. So of course some variation in it. But while you're doing the same thing every day, you're thinking the same thoughts. And if you're thinking the same thoughts and doing the same actions, what's going to change? And so you've got to break into that 90% of the same thoughts from day to day, that flood of the same exact things. You got to break into that. You change those things.
Yeah.
And so if you're inspired in the moment to make a change, do it right then. You can put it on your calendar and plan to do it in January, and then you have the social energy. If you're on Facebook and talking to your friends and participating in New Year's resolution groups and stuff, there's something like social support in doing that.
Yeah.
But that's not. I don't think that's as effective as just if you feel inspired in the moment, follow through that inspiration. Trust yourself. And that's where we don't do that. We don't learn that in our culture. You like, be still for a moment and listen. So that's why the recommendation is do 5 minutes a day or something, of some kind of simple meditation. Just scan your body, see how it feels. Is there a weird pinch in your elbow? Think about that. Put your attention there. What is it? Why is it there? Your body.
Being still also involves putting your phone down and not looking at your phone. It doesn't involve being still and scrolling through your Facebook messages.
Yeah, that's not still. Being still, you sit down, or lie down, and close your eyes.
Yeah.
If you can't close your eyes, you're not being still.
Yeah. Great point, man.
We've taken so much information from our eyes. The majority, well, I don't know the majority, but a lot of the information we take into our senses well, at least what we attend to, I would say, is visual. And we're taking in a lot of information constantly. Like, can you feel the share underneath your body right now?
Yeah.
Probably not thinking about it because you habituate to it, but you're taking in a lot of information on sense of touch constantly. But we don't attend to it as much. But usually it's the visual stuff we seem to attend to the most. So close your eyes.
Yeah. I don't know how.
But then people feel unsafe, so you got to put yourself into a situation where you feel safe.
Yeah,
So
right.
you can close your eyes. That's why we don't close our eyes. We're constantly in a state of survival. Even though we don't think about it, we don't think that we're on edge. We are a lot of times. So you're constantly in the fight or flight mode, so you don't want to close your eyes because then that puts you at risk. So you got to feel safe, and that's the whole part of. If you can practice being still, being safe, putting yourself into a situation where you can engage the parasympathetic nervous system and reduce the stress in your life. There's all kinds of stress coming in. If you can reduce that stress, then you can be still. And so it takes some practice to be still.
Yeah.
And yes, it's challenging, but nothing that if it's not challenging, then you're not going to grow from it. So if you want to
be consistent. Be consistent with it.
Yeah.
Make this even if it's new to you and it's maybe a little bit out of your comfort zone. This is kind of you're thinking, wow, this is kind of weird, or whatever. If you're consistent with it every single day, 7 days a week, not just the weekdays.
Yeah. Weekdays are a good place to start.
Yeah,
start somewhere.
It is.
It'll be easier to do Saturday and Sunday if you did Monday through Friday.
And if
it'll be easier to do Monday if you start Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, and if you want to close your eyes for 5 minutes, make sure if you're in your car that you're not driving. But
yeah, that's why I said you can't be still if you need your eyes open. So yeah, if you're driving, don't do it.
Bro, I don't know how many years you and I have been friends. It hasn't been that long. I want to say like 5 or 6, but it hasn't been long enough, man. I wish I met you a long, long time ago.
Well, we weren't ready yet.
Thanks for coming on. Happy New Year, buddy.
Sure. Happy New Year to you.
And I will see you next year.
Yes, probably. See you then.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming on, Paul Brody. What are you looking forward to in 2026? Is it and don't necessarily take the word resolution and tag that onto it. But is it better health? Is it more time with family? I am looking forward to some great times ahead with my family in the coming year. I really, really am. And watching my little girl grow. But I'm also looking forward to some better health, as I said. One of the big things I'm looking forward to, in addition to some vacation time with my family and some good friends, is the first of 2 new shoulders in March. Getting a shiny new titanium shoulder. It's going to be amazing. Bionic Man. Maybe it's a new job, a new career, a new home. Maybe it's, like Paul was saying, a little bit more peace of mind, some relaxation techniques. Maybe it's showing up more for your community or trying something that you've been putting off. Or just getting through the year with gratitude intact. Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comments here. If you have big goals or small goals, small hopes, maybe somewhere in between, want to hear what you're going to be carrying into the new year. Plans for New Year's Eve. 3,000 Americans were just polled on what they're going to be doing for New Year's Eve. 35% said binge watching Netflix is how they're going to be ringing in the new year. Here's what I have to say about that. Good for you. If that's what you want to do, I think that's friggin' awesome. That's a little bit of what I'm going to be doing. We're going to be watching the Stranger Things tonight at my house. Sherilyn and Lily are just obsessed with it. And even though I just can't get into it, don't follow it, don't understand it, not a fan of Stranger Things at all, I will be happy and I'll be content on the couch, maybe some popcorn, maybe some good food, with a kitty on my lap, in a blanket, just being with my family. 24% said that they would love to go to a New Year's party with friends. That's great too. If that's your bag, if that's what you love to do, have at it. If there's so much going on, what is it, Fish, that's playing at Madison Square Garden tonight? There is so much happening. Fireworks in Montpelier. Montpelier Live is doing a lot of great stuff. There's stuff in St. Jay and St. Albans and Burlington. There's a lot of stuff happening. If you want to get outdoors, 16 degrees tonight. If you want to drink alcohol, do it responsibly. You want to get a couple of pops in and jump from the hot tub into the backyard and do some naked snow angels? Wonderful. Just don't get behind the wheel. It's not just you that you should be worried about. It's that innocent person. For some of you, and I know there's, like my buddy Jed, looks forward to New Year's Eve more than Christmas, more than anything. Loves New Year's Eve. That's his holiday. Whatever he does that makes him happy is awesome. And for so many of us, we're like, you know what? I love New Year's Eve, but you know what I love to do? I love to go to bed at 8 o'clock and get some sleep so that I feel good the next day. Great. Some of you are still going to be awake at 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Some of you are going to be hungover. What is it? This survey says 20% would rather just make sure that they're in bed before midnight. If you are happy scrolling through social media on your phone tonight with maybe a little bit of eggnog with a splash of Jack Daniels in it or not, good for you. We have had one hell of a year. Just barely scratching the surface. A year ago, we had the DC mid-air collision. And a lot of stuff that happened in 2025 was not great. It was a lot of tragedy. We had the New Orleans terror attack took place tonight, 1 year ago. It's horrible. The plane that flipped onto the Toronto runway. We had Trump beginning his second term. We had 95-year-old Gene Hackman and his wife Betsy and their dog found dead in their home in New Mexico. President Trump signing an executive order dismantling the Department of Education. We had the deadly spring storms across multiple U.S. states. What was that, the Guadalupe River? Unreal. We lost Pope Francis. We had the election of Pope Leo. We had the deadly shooting at Florida State. Just got a text here from a friend. The cost of eggs. We had the deadly Texas floods that killed over 100 people. That was the Guadalupe. We lost Hulk Hogan. The Trump-Putin summit was a big thing in 25. We had the Minneapolis Catholic school shooting, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, Pennsylvania police officers ambushed, the federal government shut down. We lost Diane Keaton. We had that huge factory explosion in Tennessee. We had the UPS plane crash with 14 people perishing. The listeria-contaminated pasta recall, Brown University shooting, Bondi Beach massacre, the killing of Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle. I mean, yeah. There was a lot of stuff that went down in 2025. Wall Street Journal just dropped a list of the 20 objects that defined our culture in the past year. Some of them coming from Silicon Valley and TikTok, of course, but a lot of these things landing right here in Vermont too. Labubu dolls sold out before you could finish your coffee. Barista mugs. The bidding war with that. Matcha shortages. Ask any local cafe how that went this year. AI glasses. Robot assistants. Protein everything snacks. And even in the Green Mountains up here in Vermont, we're not immune. There's a ton of stuff that happened. Good morning.
What's going on, buddy?
Rex Thompson, I was wondering if we were going to hear from you this morning.
You know, honestly, I kind of forgot all about it, and then I just got out of the sauna. I was getting ready to get in the shower, and I hopped on Facebook real quick to see if there was any updates or anything going on, and I was like, "Oh, JD's live. I should probably call him."
Of course you should, man. Now, you just got out of the sauna. Are you naked right now?
Do we really have to talk about what I'm wearing right now?
Oh,
or what I'm not wearing?
I'm guessing you're not wearing much if you're in the sauna.
Yeah, I don't wear a lot of clothes in the sauna.
I'm sure you don't. Listen, man.
What's up, bud?
I can't thank you enough for what you've brought to Aired Out over the last year.
What? Drama, bullshit, people pissed off, that part?
That part and more. And more. You've brought some great perspective, and you have really stirred it up here. People have agreed with you vehemently, and a week later have disagreed with you vehemently. But you know, the one thing about Rex is he makes people think, whether they agree with what he's saying or not. He makes you think, and engagement, in my opinion, is everything. Connecting with people, even if you're pissing them off, is more important than not engaging with them at all. And you've really done a hell of a job at that, buddy. You really have.
I don't know about a great perspective, just a different perspective, maybe.
All right. I'll give you that. Yeah. You've done that with me on the air. You've done that with me off the air.
Yep.
Getting people to think.
Yeah, not so much vice versa, because I mean, I just threaten to beat you up if you don't agree with me. So it's really easy to win an argument with you.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Just using violence.
Violence.
Arguments. Yep.
Yeah.
That's my old go-to.
You know, you and I have had conversations, even just recently, about looking back at the year that we've had in our own personal lives. And
you mean the year of the snake?
The year of the snake.
Yep.
Wow. And you know what?
And I think a lot of people felt that. Like a lot of
Yes.
people in people's lives, they shed their skin this year and revealed who they really were.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So 2026 is a different year. We're gonna leave the year of the snake behind and use it as a lesson.
Yes, a lesson. Isn't it amazing? And we've said to each other, you know, oh my God, this person or that person that has done us wrong. We both have taken a step and a step back and looked at it and said, but maybe in doing so, they've actually done us right because they've taught us, like you just said, who they are.
Yep.
And knowing that.
And instead of wasting all that time, it was, you
Right.
know. So like we just talked about yesterday, I'm at the point where I want to start conflict. If I meet any new friend,
Right.
hey, let's have a conflict right off the bat.
Right
like
off.
right after you tell me you're loyal to me, you're
Yeah.
my best friend, I would do anything for you. At
Yeah.
that point, I'm going to start a conflict with you.
Right.
And I want to see what you turn into at that point.
Yeah.
Do you turn into, fuck you. I was waiting for you to turn on me so I could be a piece of shit to you.
Yeah.
I want to steal all your shit and I'm going to justify it because you did me wrong in this situation.
Yeah, right.
So I that's kind of like the difference between me and I more of an older generation thing, and I don't think that's taught to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like younger kids and younger people, we were taught. Well, when I was growing up, that was integrity. Somebody did you wrong or whatever, you didn't do them. The old saying, "Eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth." Like you didn't do that. That's not the whole saying.
Yeah.
And you didn't do that. You didn't always have to. Like because a lot of times it's a perceived. It's a perception that
Yeah.
they somehow did you wrong. And that's all it takes is that one little, if that's all it takes to fucking burn that bridge is that one little thing.
Yeah, then it wasn't.
Hey man, I'm glad. Burn it now.
Burn it now. Yeah, and we didn't. There wasn't any substance to begin with, and sometimes ripping that Band-Aid off is so painful. But we learned.
Dude, that was a huge mental health thing for me.
I know it was
because I'm a people pleaser. So when somebody hates me or gets angry, like I would go out of my way to convince them I'm a good person, and I don't do that no more. I don't need to.
God bless you, man. I'm in the same boat. Same boat. People pleasing has never served me. It just hasn't. It hasn't.
I think a lot of people what I think the biggest change, and I think for me and you, was the death of our parents.
Yeah. Huge.
That changes you in a way that is so hard to explain.
Yep.
And it makes you think about your own mortality and what you want out of life and what the real struggles are.
And man, there's a lot of growth that still has to take place.
Every day.
A lot. All we can do is take our life experiences, our wisdom from it, and use it as tools going forward to learning and experiencing things like loyalty, integrity is
my biggest thing is accountability.
That's hard. Accountability.
And I just did this morning.
Yeah.
I went up to a class up in Lindenville, and I hadn't seen this guy in quite a few years. And when he fought for me, he was 155 pounds, and now he's probably close to 200 pounds. And I made the remark, and I said to him, I said, Jarrett, I still remember when you were a 55er, and it was funny. And I came home and I thought about that. And for some reason last night, it bothered me that I said that to him.
Yeah.
And I said, wait a minute, because I've been fat before.
Yep.
And every one of those remarks, I didn't need anybody to fucking remind me of that. I really didn't. And I thought, I was like, you know what? I sent that kid a message and I said, Jarrett, I want to apologize to you, and I'm going to take accountability for this. I said, I want to apologize. I made a remark about your weight, and I said, life is fucking tough for men.
Yeah.
and I don't need to make it any tougher on you. And I said, I'm sure you're aware that you've gained weight, and I didn't need to remind you. And that was just a shitty fucking dig. And he sent me back this. He's like, I didn't take it that way, yada, yada, yada. I don't care how you took it. In my heart of hearts, I know why I said it.
Yeah.
And it was to get a laugh. It was at your expense.
Yes.
So I needed to apologize. I needed to take my own accountability for what I did. And you know when you do something shitty, you know in your heart of hearts,
yeah,
you did it.
Yeah.
And all the other shit that you're spewing out of your mouth are just excuses for you to justify your shitty behavior.
Boy.
Wow.
That's
How many
amazing.
times we've been to, well, it's my childhood trauma. I this is the reason I act like this. I have to act like this. You can't fault me for this.
Yeah.
No, that's you just trying to justify your shitty behavior.
Wow. Go forward in 2026 with a mindset that maybe is kind of on the same tracks as a lot of what's been said on the air this morning, and this is one of them right here. This is definitely one of them. Just stop and take a deep breath first before you react.
Yep.
You're guilty of that, Rex.
100%. I am the most emotional fucking reaction creature you'll ever meet.
Yeah.
And that's an ongoing growth thing. That's something I have to That's something I have to recognize first.
Yeah.
And then catch myself.
Yeah.
I still do it, but not as often.
Right. Buddy, I can't thank you enough for all of the time that you have spent, this time that you have sacrificed away from work, away from your family, away from other things that you need to do, appointments and so on and so forth, to be here in the studio. You and G have just brought so much to the airwaves: laughter, perspective, engagement, connection with people. It's been an amazing year, and I am so blessed.
I don't know about amazing. This year's been a fucked up year.
Well,
2025 was the year of me.
Well,
that's all it was.
Yeah, well,
100%. I believe that. That was the year of me. What can you do for me?
Yeah, I know, man.
And that's like 2026 for me is rebuilding, and I don't mean like I emotionally, spiritually. Just my life. I need to get back to where I came from.
I hear you, man.
You know what I mean? I think I've spent so much time helping so many other people that I've been lacking my own personal shit, my own business shit, all to make sure that other people were successful.
Yeah.
And now I need to get back. I need to ensure that my life and my family is successful. I spent way too many years ensuring that other people were successful. And for a long time, I believe that was my whole purpose in life, was never to be happy, just to ensure that every other person that I came in contact with was good and successful and happy, no matter what. Like I would sacrifice myself for somebody else.
Yeah.
And I have to stop doing that because it's been detrimental to my own business and my own family.
Sure.
And I've seen other people grow. I've seen their businesses grow, and I've seen and I got nothing from it except to watch them. I mean, it makes you question it. It makes you question it. And that's that's kind of the hard part is I never want to help somebody looking for something in return. But when you constantly help someone and you constantly help them grow and you never really even get a thank you, or you're thrown to the side when you're no longer useful, that's a pretty shitty feeling, especially when you put your heart and soul into other people and stuff. Oh, the year of the snake, man.
Year of the snake. Keep your eyes wide open in 2026 on all things, not just your relationships with others, but also yourself. And know that you're the root of it, man. It's like it begins with you.
You're in control of your own happiness. You're in control of your own misery.
You're in control of everything that goes in your mouth, whether it's food, whether it's a food problem, whether it's an alcohol problem, whether it's a drug problem, whatever it is, you do have the control of making a difference, and you might need a whole hell of a lot of help from others, but that's why other human beings are on this planet.
And how you view shit, man. Like the biggest help for me was not being angry at people that do shitty things to me.
Yeah.
Instead of viewing it in an angry way, I now view it. I try to view it the same way that I view jujitsu. If I lose a jujitsu match and I get angry over it, what does it do? It does nothing but affect me.
It's something that happened, and I said this earlier this morning, it's something that happened for you, not to you.
Right. So everybody that comes into your life has a purpose. They're either to be the good person to show you something, or they're to be a villain.
Yeah.
That was their choice. Our paths, I believe, were predetermined before we ever came here. Our energy got sent to Earth, and here it is. This is your job. This is your job. This is your job. Now, if you look at everybody as a job and a learning lesson, you'll no longer get angry at them.
Amazing.
Oh, you were meant to be a piece of shit to me on purpose. That was your job. The universe sent you to do that.
Yeah.
Purposely for me to learn this lesson.
Yeah, right.
Like I wasn't like so. And I guess 2025 taught me those lessons. 2025, like I said yesterday, put a callus on my heart and opened my eyes to a lot of things. I didn't let it change me. It didn't make me a meaner person. It just made me view people in a different light.
You're going to be better off in 2026 because of 25, man.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll see you soon, Rex. I can't wait.
All right, buddy.
Love you,
well,
pal.
You doing Friday? We on there?
Yeah,
Friday?
yeah, we're doing Friday if you're up for it.
Oh yeah, Friday, and then what's? Yeah, absolutely Friday, and then Dante on Saturday. We're good.
All right, unless you're scared of me on Friday and you don't want to come into the studio, which wouldn't surprise me. Rex Thompson, right there, man. Thanks everybody for coming on this morning and for chatting with me, for reminiscing, for the banter, the perspective, the fun, and for everything that you've done in the past year. We got one more here. Good morning. Hi.
Hey, JD. How's it going, man?
Dave Keller! What's happening, brother? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I'm just making breakfast and, enjoying the sunny day for once. Yeah.
Bro,
nice.
what a year it has been for you.
Thanks, man.
Tell me a little bit about it. Give me some of the highlights.
Oh, man. Well, I did the two biggest highlights were, I released my newest record, La Brea. It's a solo record, essentially. It's got other musicians on it, but it's kind of stripped down and all original, and it's a little more personal than some of the other are all personal, but this one were songs that really I'd been kind of holding back because they're a little more singer songwriter, maybe a little almost more country, some of them, maybe Americana, and I produced it with upright bass, acoustic guitar, and some lap steel, and a little bit of drums. So yeah, I was really excited about that. Released that in November, and then I also did a tour all around the country, man. I did a 5-week tour, my longest tour ever, 28 gigs in 35 days, and all the way across the top of the country, down the West Coast and back again, 10,400 some odd miles.
I absolutely loved watching your videos that you were shooting from the car, from taking walks. The one there in, I think it was Ohio, Canton, Ohio. Maybe I can't remember, but
yeah, up near Waterville, Ohio. Yeah, Waterville.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Toledo, I think. Yeah.
You have seen some country, brother, over the last year.
Man, I love to travel, like I'm not sick of it. That's for sure. I mean, for years I was, kind of within 2 hours of Montpelier because I was raising my kids,
Yeah.
They're now 21 as of yesterday and 23. So I've kind of got, more time to travel and be out in the world. And, I've kind of been straining at the bit a little bit to do more touring, and so the last, 6 or 7 years I've been building it up, and now I'm able to do more. And I've got friends in different places around the country, and so they've been really kind to help me out and find me cool venues and do shows with me, and we kind of team up and make it happen. Yeah.
What's Dave Keller doing tonight?
Tonight, I'm going to be at the Unitarian Church in Montpelier. I'm doing a solo album release concert. It's my Vermont album release concert. I mean, it's kind of, I did this kind of a little bit backwards where I did the tour and, you know, went all over the country promoting the record. And now I'm back in Vermont, finally releasing the record in Vermont. So
Yeah.
it just happened to work that way, the timing of when the album got delivered and stuff. And it just, you know, and I just didn't have time before I left for tour to do like a full album release concert and promote it properly and stuff. So I figured, well, you know, I'll do a New Year's Eve concert and then do and make it the album release concert and do all the songs from the record. I'm going to do them all in order. I've been practicing all morning, so
wow.
And yeah, and you know, some of them I really haven't played out at all, honestly. You know, they're on the record, but they don't get played out that often. You know, like at all. Like some of them are not really like live tunes so much, but I'm gonna play them, and I think it'll be really cool. Like, I mean, I think they work fine live. It's not like they're not live tunes, but they're just ones that, you know, I didn't have in my set list. So, but they're on the set list tonight. So if people want to hear the album, they can hear it literally front to back. You know, the first set is going to be the album, and then the second set is a bunch of new tunes that I don't think people have heard almost any of them, to be honest. So,
wow. What time are you starting at the Unitarian Church?
So I'm doing an early show. You know, so many people have been coming to me over the last few years saying, oh, you know, like, I don't really want to stay out till midnight. You know, like, I'm not 20 anymore. I'm like, I get that. So I'm doing a 5:30 show. Okay. So it'll be two sets. It'll probably go to around 7:30 or so, maybe a little later. Yeah. Okay. And it's $25 at the door.
Awesome.
And we do cash, Venmo, you know, credit card, check, whatever, you know.
That's great, man.
And it's all ages. There's no alcohol, no food.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a beautiful, you know, venue. If you haven't been in the Unitarian Church, it's just really resonant. It's really beautiful sounding space. So it's gonna be great. Just me and my guitar, you know, and these songs. So it'll be real intimate. You know.
Dave, let's get you in the studio in 2026, man. All right.
That'd be great. I'd love that, JD. That'd be a lot of fun, man. How have you been doing? You all right?
Doing great, man. I'm doing great. You know, I got some big things coming up in the year that I'm looking forward to, and cool. Aired Out just hit 10,000 followers.
Whoa!
I don't know, a week ago, something like that, a couple days ago. Yeah, man. So I'm very excited, very, very excited.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's good, dude. Just keep doing what you love, man, and people love you, so it just kind of feeds itself. So yeah.
Thank you, brother. Love you, man.
Well, thank you. Love you too, man.
We're gonna sneak you. We're sneaking you in here really soon. Over and out for now, buddy.
All right, man. Peace. Take care.
All right, brother. Dave Keller with us live this morning. Man, and again, Rex will be with us on Friday morning, right here where we are now. God, man, just. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Take a deep breath. Enjoy your night. Be safe tonight. First and foremost. I don't give a damn if you're on the couch watching Netflix. Like I said earlier, maybe scrolling through your phone. I don't care if you're doing naked snow angels. Just don't get out and get behind the wheel. Just don't do it.
Huh?
You with me, babe?
Yeah, hi.
Hi. You're live on the air.
Oh, well, I was just calling to remind you not to forget to pick up some stuff for tonight.
You don't need to remind me. I know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were still alive.
Yeah.
I was just about to hop in the shower, and I just wanted to touch base because Tisha tried to call me. I was going to be in the shower. So.
How excited are you tonight for Stranger Things?
I'm nervous. I'm excited, but nervous. Yeah.
Nervous for what?
Because it's the final, and we don't know what's going to happen. And it's the end, and it's been a long, you know, I've been following it all along, so it's like. It's a bit sad.
Tell our listeners.
I'm a bit nervous.
Tell our listeners what I'm doing during Stranger Things.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
You're sleeping. You don't understand it. You don't like it. You don't like any of that kind of stuff, like just sci-fi or fantasy. You won't even watch Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings or anything with me.
No.
It's so boring.
Put a Pablo Escobar documentary on, however, and I'm wide awake.
Meanwhile, I'm Pablo. You seen the meme? I'm Pablo sitting there waiting for you to watch like Harry Potter with me. You know, when he's sitting there looking all down and alone. Me waiting for JD to watch Harry Potter.
We're going to have a great year
You know,
together.
it's my culture. You're kind of disrespecting me a little bit with that, because that is, you know,
Sorry.
part of my culture. You should respect my culture and understand me and appreciate.
Yeah.
But anyway, what were you saying about a great year?
We're going to have a great year together. We're going to go to England. We're going to go to England together in 2026. That's going to happen.
It better.
It better.
It better.
Yeah, we will. And we've got some great vacations coming. We got some amazing, we got a cruise on the horizon here, and we just got some amazing things that are going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Murphy was, and Loudon both were on the air with us live this morning from Costa Rica.
Aw, lovely.
Yeah.
Those two are some of the best dudes you're ever going to meet.
I know.
They're amazing people.
And I met them because of you. And I said that to Tom this morning. I'm like, if it wasn't for you introducing me to Sweethearts and Heroes, I would have, that was a huge blessing in 2025. Huge.
Yeah. Well, we got to thank the school that they went to the schools too.
Yeah, all the schools. Yeah, I know. Listen, I'll see you in a little bit. What's on the menu tonight over at our house?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff. We don't do like one meal. You know that. We don't just do one boring meal. We've got lots of different little bits to munch on.
Little bits.
Yep.
Do we have
Little
any
bits to munch on.
any Yorkshire pudding?
And Yorkshire. No, because I'm not making a proper dinner. I'm not doing Yorkshires. Not doing the Yorkies. That'll be tomorrow.
Any sausage rolls tonight?
Yes, definitely sausage rolls. And mince pies.
And mince pies.
Both of which are going to have homemade pastry, which I'm kind of shitting myself about, actually. I've never made homemade puff pastry, although I think it'll be all right.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So,
all right, I'll see you in a little bit.
a whole bunch. All right, honey. Hey, seriously though, don't forget to call me before you come home, because if you don't come home, I can't make any of that stuff because you're gonna forget it.
I'll call you in a few minutes on my way up there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Love you.
Okay. Love you too.
Bye.
Don't you love it when your wife calls you live on the air? Don't forget to get a gallon of milk on the way home. Happy New Year, everybody. God bless you. Thanks for an amazing 2025. I'll be with you. I'm going to be off tomorrow morning, but I'll be back on Friday morning with Rex. We're going to have a hell of a lot of fun. And we're going to recap some of the most ridiculous trends in 2025. Yes, we're going to talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Yes, we're going to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters. We got a great show for you Friday. Can't wait. Happy New Year. Be safe tonight, all right? Please, again, think twice. Do not get behind the wheel if you've had any alcohol, even just a little bit. Please, please, please. Okay? Stay with us now. You got a lot of people that love you. We'll get through the new year together. We will look back with great perspective on 2025 together. And I look forward to connecting with you in the new year. God bless.